Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope all of you in a good condition today. As you know, COVID-19 case is still happen in everywhere and every time. So we must keep healthy, right? But did you know COVID-19 is also caused the positive effect to our environment, especially in air condition. How did it happen? So here I am, Hasna Choiriyah from Chemistry 2019. I will explain about the article that discuss about that by the title Impact of the COVID-19 Outbreak on Air Pollution Levels in East Asia. This article is from Department of Earth and Atmospheric Science, University of Houston by Mason Harimanlu, Yannick Lopes, Yun So Choi, and Sedali Mosafinizar. In this article, there are introduction, methodology, result and discussion, and conclusion. And so we are in introduction. Severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 or SARS-CoV-2 is classified as a member of the order Nidovirales and part of the Coronavidae family of viruses. Stemming from this family of viruses is coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19, first reported to the World Health Organization in December 2019, with the first case occurring in the city of Wuhan in Hubei province, China. With the spread of the COVID-19, countries throughout the globe have issued lockdowns to combat the spread of the virus. Since the incipient state of the disease, the lockdowns have affected both people and industries during the epidemic and reduced concentration of pollutants in the atmosphere by a significant amount. Regarding this, it is of great importance to investigate the impact of the COVID-19 outbreak and subsequent lockdown situation on atmospheric continuance to achieve a better understanding of the effect of the pandemic on the atmosphere. So here the major criteria pollutants in the atmosphere. There are sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, particulate matter, ozone, and volatile organic compounds. Most of these pollutants are precursor to PM and ozone, which exert harmful effect on human health and agriculture. Considering this, although COVID-19 is responsible for many deaths throughout the world, lockdown situation resulting from this pandemic can indirectly save lives through the decrease of pollutants from the atmosphere. And they analyze pollutant concentration over East Asia, including specific regions and cities such as the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei or BTH region, the Wuhan area, and the Seoul Metropolitan Area or SMA, and the Tokyo Metropolitan Area or TMA. So to investigate the effect of the COVID-19 outbreak in metropolitan area close to China, they selected an area around the Wuhan city center and an area around the SMA and the TMA. In this study, they used satellite remote sensing data to analyze four major pollutants and the AOD or aerosol optical depth to investigate the intensity of emission reduction resulting from the lockdowns enforced by officials during the COVID-19 outbreak. So they analyzed concentration of nitrogen dioxide, formaldehyde, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide and used NO2 and SO2 as proxies for PM or particle matter. After that, they downloaded daily meteorological data from the Global Land Data Assimilation System of GLDAS and the Modern Era Retrospective Analysis for Research and Application version 2 or MERA 2 for 2019 and 2020. And here are the results and discussion about this study. So number one is aerosol optical depth or AOD. The AOD is a measure of the extinction of electromagnetic radiation at a specific wavelength owing to the presence of particles such as pollutants, dust, and smoke in the atmospheric column. Shows in this picture the distribution of the AOD over the study area in 2019 and 2020. The majority decreases in AOD values are observed in regions most impacted by the COVID-19 outbreak. And the difference is very clear, right? So, likewise in other pollutants, number two is nitrogen dioxide or NO2. NO2 primarily enters the atmosphere from both the burning of fossil fuels and the photochemical oxidation of nitric oxide emitted from combustion process, soils, planes, and so on. From this picture, the difference is very clear between 2019 and 2020. Number three is formaldehyde or HCHO. Formaldehyde is released into the atmosphere by both anthropogenic and natural sources. Anthropogenic formaldehyde sources are mostly vehicle exhaust or emissions, different stationary combustion research, and industrial emission, while natural resources include life and decaying plants, biomass burning, and other organic matters. The responses to the COVID-19 outbreak influenced tropospheric concentrations of formaldehyde as shown in this picture. Formaldehyde levels in East Asia decreasing between 2019 to 2020. And now we are in number 4. There is sulfur dioxide or SO2. The major sources of SO2 emissions are coal-fired power plants, industrial section, automobile pipes, and volcanoes. You can see the difference from 2019 and 2020 is quite clear. So number 5, there is carbon monoxide or CO. As a major source of CO in the atmosphere is incomplete combustion by automobiles, trucks, and airplanes. Other important sources are wood and gas burning. You can see from the picture between 2019 and 2020 the decrease is quite clear. So the last is number 6. There are formaldehyde to nitrogen dioxide ratio or FNR and chemical reagents. Company data shows that the decrease in nitrogen dioxide and formaldehyde concentration during the lockdown period significantly influenced the sensitivity of ozone formation to ozone precursor, nitrogen oxide, and volatile organic compounds or VOCs. Several studies have found that in the presence of sunlight, NOx and VOCs are the pollutants most responsible for the formation of high ozone concentrations. Interestingly, ground measurements showed that despite the reduction in NO2 and formaldehyde concentration in 2020, surface ozone increased in most parts of China. So we can see in these pictures suggesting that the reductors in NOx and formaldehyde in February 2020 were not sufficiently high to decrease ozone concentration. Therefore, in this picture, the ozone concentration is increased from 2019 to 2020. So now we are nearing in the end of my presentation. Before I ending this presentation, there are the conclusion. This study is used satellite remote sensing data to investigate the impact of the COVID-19 outbreak on atmospheric concentration of pollutants. Therefore, there is a dramatic decrease in human activities resulting in significant reduction in pollutant level in the atmosphere. Therefore, our environment is more healthy, right? Because of decreasing of air pollutant. Is it not? So, thank you very much for your attention. As you know, there is no one people in this world are perfect. Therefore, I apologize if you found so much mistake from me. And the last I say you, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay healthy everyone.